Hi, I'm Chef Mike Krostowski with the Olathe Public Schools Culinary Arts program here at Olathe North. Today we'll be doing a demo over some very specific techniques as we prepare Bavarian, a mousse, and we talk about specific textures and plating techniques. Let's talk a little bit about what Bavarian is. Bavarian is chocolate, fruit, gelatin, in some type of mold. So I have 3 egg yolks. And 1 whole egg. And what I'm going to do is just combine those. Other things that are going to go into my mousse base. Okay, I have vanilla. We're going to pour that into the egg base. I have a tablespoon of sherry. I have granulated sugar, about 1.5 ounces. I have white chocolate. I have Nutella. And I also have a 70% chocolate. I'm going to throw my white chocolate in there. Now we go with Nutella. I have 1.5 ounces of 70% chocolate, and I have 1 ounce of Nutella. But I don't want my chocolate to go above 105 degrees. So I'm going to take heavy cream. Okay, 3 ounces of heavy cream, and I'm going to whip this to stiff peaks. My chocolate is now melted. If I was to take a temperature of this chocolate, it would probably be right at about 100, 105 degrees. Got all my sugar in here. Got my eggs, sherry, vanilla. Just going to go ahead and start whipping these. We're just making a bit of a zabayon. It's probably the hardest part of making this dessert if you're not familiar with the technique. You can already see that I've got ribbons and foam already starting to take place. That foam, you know, is the natural lecithin that's in the egg. The one thing I don't want to do is scramble my eggs. They're getting nice and pale. They're almost where they need to be, nice and thick. I'm starting to form some ribbons. This is good high quality gelatin. What I have here is 2 1/4 sheets of gelatin. And now I'm going to melt my gelatin into my mousse base. I'll take my chocolate mixture. I'm going to take some of my mousse base and just kind of eye it. I'm probably putting about 2 ounces of my mousse base in here into my Nutella and dark chocolate mixture. And now I'll just take all of my white chocolate and put that in here. It's going in, the banana's in there now. We'll emulsify this a little bit. I say emulsify cream. And we are done with the heat piece of the puzzle. Is I want to fold in my heavy cream into my mousse and into my Bavarian. So I'm folding it with my whip. I'm just kind of picking it up and tossing it around a little bit. Proper technique for folding, if I wanted to do this, is I could use a rubber spatula or a wooden spoon. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill these up right as we can to the top. So I have a vanilla tuile, toasted hazelnuts, diced banana, small dice. I've taken this raspberry sauce. All this is a raspberry puree, fresh raspberries, and then nice crispy sprigs of mint. And I'm just going to start to pull this out to my chocolate line. Take my Bavarian, so I'm going to fill a little bit of coulis up in these divots. I'm going to take my hazelnut brittle, just kind of sits up a little bit. Do the same thing with this one. Good to go there. I'm going to take my diced banana, pour to the color. I'm going to take my raspberry. I'm going to take a little bit more brittle here. Okay. We'll put that mint right off to the side there. Is the isomalt, the hazelnut dipped sugar.